Was the old GTA Online better? Yes. Goodbye. Video over. GTA Online has existed for many a year now. From its release on October 1st, 2013, GTA Online has had many updates over its long lifespan. Some have been definitely better than others, but overall, the one thing we can all agree on is that GTA Online has definitely changed from 2013 up until now in 2022. With this video, we're going to take a stroll through memory lane. As you can see on screen now, I will be scoring a point for every time the past or the present does an aspect of GTA Online better. From earning money to PvP and game balance, will the old versions of GTA Online hold up to people's nostalgia? Is present day GTA Online as bad as people say? It's time to find out. Earning money. Arguably one of the most important factors when playing GTA Online. Everything in this game costs money. These ultra expensive, overpriced and overpowered vehicles cost money. These apartments cost money. See this vending machine holding cans of delicious Sprunk? These too cost money. In 2013, making money was quite different. When players first loaded into GTA Online for the very first time, they may have looked at the catalogue of things you could buy in the game and they may have realised, how the hell am I going to earn the money for all these things exactly? Sadly for these players, they would have to rely on contact missions and basic jobs for their money. At the time, the most popular method out of these to earn money, and the one you're already likely aware of, was the Rooftop Rumble mission, where all you had to do was destroy some documents to earn your money. This mission initially awarded 25,000 upon completion for the mission that took around like a minute to complete, which made this the fastest method to earn money in the entire game. Very fast, very nice indeed. Well, that was until Rockstar nerfed the mission by removing the replay button and making this mission much longer to complete. They did this by making it so you didn't destroy the documents, you would have had to deliver them to a house very far away. This means you took longer during the mission so you wouldn't get money as fast. The reason Rockstar did this was because they hate the players. After players realised that the grind just wasn't worth it, this pushed players into using money glitches, which was a very widespread and common issue at the time, and honestly kind of still is to this day somewhat. However, this was a more riskier, albeit faster method to earn money, since Rockstar could wipe your account at any time and reset it back to level 1 with absolutely nothing. But the alternative was a very slow but safe grind. So players at the time would have to risk between this and the high risk, high reward chance to earn all the money you'd ever need. These were the two options players had for a very long time, right up until the Heists update dropped, and changed how players earn money forever, with much higher payouts, more fun mission design, and elite challenges to test your skill and earn a staggering amount of money for the time. It made earning money easier than ever. People used to farm these heists over and over again, the Pacific Standard Bank heist being a popular amongst the player base. It made earning money easier than ever before. However, if we compare this to present day GTA Online, earning money has literally never ever been easier. All you have to do to earn money nowadays is buy a Kosatka, which is way easier nowadays due to the many double, triple or sometimes even quadruple weekly bonuses for earning money on select jobs. And once you have this submarine right here, you're literally just set, like you're done. You're absolutely clear. Just keep doing Cayo Perico over and over again and you'll literally have as much money as you'd ever need. There are also plenty of other ways to earn money, such as crates, selling cars or your MC businesses. I think it's very clear which one wins here. 1 point to present day GTA Online. Speaking of earning money, we should probably talk about the things you can buy with the money you earn. There are many items you can choose to buy, from things such as the Impressive Mark II to the epic yellow Doge with cone on its head. Now, the comparison between 2013 and 2022 is a very weird one here. In 2013, there were less things to buy, but in 2022, we have the Oppressor Mark II and Orbital Cannon. So it's naturally a very clear victory for 2013, of course. No. Jokes aside, it is hard to compare these two. In 2013, there were a small selection of vehicles, apartments, clothes and weapons to choose from. Obviously, having a larger selection of items to pick from is better on paper, and it is. But here is the problem. In 2013, despite there being less things to buy, everything in the game was brand new. When you bought your adder for the first time, it was a completely brand new experience. When you finally unlocked and bought the minigun, it could completely change how you choose to engage with different players. However, as time goes on and they add new vehicles, properties, weapons and such, whilst there are more things to buy, a lot of them you've kind of already bought with minor changes. When you buy the newly released car, it's not as special as that very first one you bought. At this point, you've already bought and customized so many cars. What makes this new one any different? Beyond that, a lot of the items you buy in present day are completely ridiculous and overpowered. 2013 was the most balanced GTA Online has ever been. Whilst there are more things to buy in present day, a lot of them probably should not exist. And their existence makes me very angry and very sad. This is me literally seething. In my opinion, this is a point to GTA Online in the old days. However, I can definitely understand the perspective of more items equals better. Speaking of overpowered items, let's discuss the balance of the vehicles in GTA Online's past and present. The new GTA Online is worse. Yes, you were right. If we understand the definition of balance as everything having a counter and everything being as equally viable as one another, then present day GTA Online's balance is fundamentally broken based on one whole issue and one issue alone: the orbital cannon. This thing literally has no counter. An orbital cannon user cannot be killed whilst they're using it, and they get an almost guaranteed kill on you. And if they don't, their money to purchase the orbital cannon shot gets refunded every single time until they do kill you. It's like having a game of rock, paper, scissors, and including a nuclear bomb. You may think the Oppressor Mark II or laser is bad, but at least players can be killed whilst using these vehicles. An orbital cannon user is safe from any source of damage. It is the most unbalanced something can ever truly be. So yeah, 2013 was probably a little bit more balanced. But don't think 2013 was perfect. It absolutely was not. 2013 still had its fair share of problems. A very common problem in 2013 lobbies was the Rhino tank. Back then, the only counter you'd have on hand was your RPG and sticky bombs, which made it quite hard to fight against if someone surprised you with one, which was very common since griefers would often abuse the off-radar to farm kills on low levels. What's worse, the laser, which was the best vehicle in the game back then, could only be acquired by stealing one from Fort Zancudo. If one player chose to grab a jet, then the entire lobby was at that player's mercy. There was basically nothing you could do. Nevertheless though, despite the issues GTA in 2013 had, GTA Online only got more and more unbalanced from then on. So purely by default, not because it was actually really balanced, and only because of how awful present GTA Online is today, old GTA Online wins the point. If you go to Google and search when GTA Online was released, you will of course see that, sadly, GTA Online was released in 2013. The reason this absolute cockroach of a game has survived for this long is because of Rockstar's constant DLCs releasing twice a year on average. Thank you, Rockstar. Jokes aside, judging whether the past or present is better in this regard will be quite hard. Of course, in the past, there was way less content added with each DLC. If you remember, DLCs such as the Beach Bum DLC and I'm Not a Hipster update added a few theme relevant vehicles, a few weapons, new clothes, and a couple of small game modes nobody sadly plays anymore. And that was it really. However, they released more frequently, and most notably, didn't add items like the Oppressor Mark II and Orbital Cannon. However, in the present day, DLCs are way bigger and more substantive, with hours of more content to play and massively higher potential to earn money. Balance issues aside, the DLCs are definitely better nowadays, and despite how infrequently we may receive them, oftentimes the wait is definitely worth it. I'll give this point to 2022. Now, onto our final topic. We're at 2 points each for both of our contestants, and this will be the deciding vote. For this one, we're talking about the GTA Online community. Oh, how this one has changed over the years. This will be a tricky one. I think it'll be much easier if we start here because we can just log on right now and see what it's like. It's not good. If you ever want to absolutely wish for your life to end in Minecraft, for the pain to all stop, just enter a GTA Online free mode lobby. You can have fun, or so I've heard. However, it's not all bad. The community nowadays, if you're hard enough, can offer some of the most helpful and friendly people you can ever find. Because GTA Online has been out for so many years, the foundations for good community interaction have been already built. And if you're a new player coming into GTA Online, whilst it may be the most toxic it's ever been in the actual game, the community surrounding the game, at least parts of it, make it easier than ever to find players and friends to play with. Yes, in the past, the community was definitely less toxic overall. Everyone was new. Nobody could ever truly help you or guide you through the game because everyone was equally as inexperienced. However, back in the day, if you managed to get a group of random players together in one lobby, they could have an absolute insane amount of fun just messing about. Back then, you could literally just grab a bus, go around the map picking up random players, drive up to Mount Chiliad, and legit just like chill for a bit and create some of the best moments in gaming you could ever have. Now, for the point, we have to give it to the old GTA Online. It just makes too much sense. However, that doesn't mean the GTA Online community today is overall bad. There are great people in the community, and given the amount of time and experience we've all gained over the years, the quality of help and fun to be had will likely be a lot higher. Despite everything, despite all the degeneracy and the toxicity, there definitely is some good to be found within the community. So with that, the video is over, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.